Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's CRAIGO and I'm a fully qualified chartered management accountant. I've been in the finance and accountancy industry for a little over 6 years now. Today I'm going to run through exactly what I wish I knew before I began my career in accounting and finance. If you are looking or dreaming to start a career in accountancy or in finance, then today's video could well be for you. And in at number one is death by spreadsheets and PowerPoint presentations. This one may be a given, but accountancy and finance roles have their head buried in Microsoft Excel spreadsheets and Microsoft PowerPoint presentations. Excel and PowerPoint are no thrills. They're not exciting. They're not creative. They're admin-based software. It can become extremely repetitive and extremely boring. So if you don't want to be spending your time with your head buried in presentations or Excel spreadsheets, then a career in accounting may well not be for you. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not trying to put you off here, but I just want to set the expectations about what you will be doing on a day-to-day basis in an accountancy and finance role within a business. And number two, that leads on nicely, is a lack of creative opportunity. There is very little creative opportunity when it comes to finance. So much so that I recently used a task to express my creativity because it is very often that you are unable to show this. I was asked to create a scorecard/dashboard to present business results to my internal stakeholders. I used this as an opportunity to create a good looking, all thrills Microsoft Excel dashboard because I have, as you know with my YouTube channel, an element of creativity that I love to express. Another example of this is when I went into interview for the job I've done now. I went beyond the typical standard CV and created what I would call a new style, new generation CV. I made it look professional, beyond just a white page with black space. And the experience I got from that was extremely positive. Every given opportunity I have now, because I know that creative elements of my role are few and far between, I utilize that opportunity to be creative. But if you are looking for a role in an industry that's going to allow you opportunities to be creative, then do reconsider the financial and accountancy space, because you will not have many opportunities to be creative at all. Then at number three, we have busy periods. Due to the nature of financial reporting, you will have monthly, quarterly, and yearly busy periods. This is set by the audit requirements of businesses that have to report their numbers on a monthly basis. Because of this, you will have periods where you are working flat out. But when you progress through the organization, there is a constant stream of work that can be done in your role. And the accountancy and finance roles, from my experience, are extremely busy roles. In my new role at the moment, it is very little time that I have to even down tools for 5 or 10 minutes. My role is constant. I am the financial stakeholder for a sales team of approximately 50 people in size, meaning that I am constantly being asked questions, constantly being asked to join meetings, and constantly complete financial work for my customer. That is the nature of accounting and finance. If you are looking for a role which may be a bit chill, maybe relaxing, then I can assure you accountancy and finance is far from that. In at number four, I categorize this as you are a security guard. The nature of the finance function means that business decisions will need to be ran through you every single time. It doesn't matter whether your internal stakeholder or your internal customer is from sales, from marketing, from supply chain, or even an internal finance stakeholder. They will see you as a security guard. Every business decision will need to be ran through you, and you will need to sign that off for approval. And there's a perception within finance that finance people are security guards. They're controllers. They stifle innovation and potential opportunities because all they're focused on is their numbers. And because of this, the role can be quite difficult, and you need to be able to have the personality, which means that you can stand your ground and communicate exactly why you have come to the decision on project X, Y, and Z. Accountancy and finance roles are never ending. There is a constant churn, a constant need to support the business as a financial or a management accountant. The work will never, ever end. And I thought it was important to say this because I have seen two different sides of finance. I've seen the typical financial accounting side of finance, where you will do work on a monthly cycle, you will close the period, you'll get through that busy period, and then it almost feels like you have a week and a half where things slow pace down a bit and you've got time just to focus on a bit of other work, but leave a nice work-life balance. But then on the other hand, you've got finance business partner roles, which are not part of the monthly cycle. And then you've got financial business partner roles, which predominantly don't form or have anything to do with the monthly reporting cycle. However, the business continues to go day after day, and you are required to support that business day after day. The workload will never end. There will never be a sense of, I have completed my work for this month. The sooner you tick something off the to-do list, another director gives you something else to do. But that's just something that you need to be prepared of and be comfortable with, that you're never going to have that accomplishment of finishing your work. Because, as I said, once you've ticked something off, another thing will come on your to-do list. And last but not least, we have salaries. We constantly hear about accounting and finance salaries being higher than the industry average. I don't doubt that at all. But I just want you to be aware that with that increased salary comes arguably a profession which generally probably require a greater than average of working hours per week. Finance, as I said, will have busy periods and there will be long hours. I have known days where I am working to 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. I know for sure this isn't just my personal experience. This is an industry-wide experience and an industry-wide reality. You will be expected to work longer hours. And then if you convert your salary actually into the working hours that you work, it probably isn't a very attractive salary. On the face of things, a career in finance is good for the salary. But the reality is, it's a very demanding career and one that you are going to have to fully invest yourself within. If you are looking for a career that you want to be able to log on at 9 and log off at 5, then I really doubt that finance and accountancy is the career path that you would like to go down. I hope you found this video today useful, and I hope it helped you guys out there who are looking at achieving a career in accounting and finance. If you do have any questions on anything that I've spoken about today, then you can drop a comment down in the comments below. If you would like to see as a day in the life of what a management accountant gets up to on a Sunday, then you can do so right up here. But that is all from me today. I've greatly enjoyed that one, but until the next one, I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.